Welcome everyone to Let's Shashingo, the daily video where we play Shashingo, learn a little bit of Japanese as we go, talk about some Japanese things, and also don't forget that there is an ancillary video that goes along with this that talks about kanji meanings and words that are in this that we've put into an Anki deck. That also includes a bunch of words from the bonus material down here. So we have like all the days of the week are inside of that Anki deck, a lot of verbs, and some other stuff that gets put in there from folks on Discord. So it gets bigger and bigger every single day. So there's a lot of words in there. Currently, the kanji deck has 100% of the N5 kanji inside of it. But it is just a quiz of their meanings, not readings yet, though I will be adding readings to it occasionally. I know one of the first ones I'm going to add is Mainichi, because it uses 2 of the N5 kanji, and it's one word, so it kind of gets a little bit of the pronunciation from all of them, so that's going to be nice. All right, let's get into it, though. We do find mode. We do favorites. Word amount is 5, 2 attempts. And the reason we do that is because we do quiz mode for 10 words, which gives us substantially more. That's 30 different things that we'll be getting asked of in quiz mode. So, zo, right here.
Kokoku.
Kokoku. Kokoku. Let's do this one. Kokoku is advertisement. Kokoku was advertisement. Now we have gomibako. Gomibako, which is trash can. So right here, this is flammable trash. You know, these are ones that you can recycle. It looks like the rest of them. So these are your burnables, and these are your recyclables. Huh. Neat.
Keijiban.
Keijiban. Okay. So gomibako was trash can. Spot to put your trash. Your trash being your gomi. Gomi is trash. Gomi pile. All right.
Keijiban.
Keijiban is a bulletin board. So there we go.
Sankaku kon.
Bulletin board right there. And then sankaku kon. Sankaku kon. So 3-sided cone. Easy does it. So that was nice and quick. Let's hop into quiz mode here. We'll set this to 10. So in quiz mode, it takes all those words that we just did, that you've taken pictures of, turns them into flashcards, and then gives you 3 things that are related to whatever the flashcard is. So this is Tori Gate right here. So Tori. Tori is bird. Tori is that gate. So let's go ahead and listen to these.
Korai.
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 Korai. Okay.
Dentoteki.
Dentoteki.
Kuguru.
Kuguru. Okay, so if you are unfamiliar, things that end in the like this one's korai, right? Korai, ai. That I sound, ki ends in it as well. Ki. This one right here ends in an u sound. U sounds are verbs. So this is a verb, and these are either adjectives or some sort of descriptor. So korai is one that we've had before. Oh, it means ancient. As for these two, this is fairly new to me. So let's see what we have here. We have traditional, and then we have to pass through. Okay, because torii gates are traditionally a spot where you can pass through into the spirit realm. So that's kind of a neat combination that we got there for that little sentence. But let's listen to these again.
Korai.
Korai, which we've gotten before.
Dentoteki.
Dentoteki. Dentoteki. Okay. Traditional. Dentoteki. Dentoteki. If it's a new word for me, I repeat it a lot while staring at it like a crazed lunatic. Dentoteki. And then
くぐる
kuguru, to pass through. All right. Now, granted, we got this correct because of process of elimination, so it's not like it's actually testing much of our knowledge, but, still. Konbini, konbini. So we have a few words here. We have benri, we have kao,
バイトする
and then we have baito suru. So I don't know where the origins of this verb are, but baito must have something to do with part-time work because this means to work part-time. This means to buy something, and benri is convenient. So, たくさんコンビニは便利だよ. All convenience stores are very convenient. Are convenient. I didn't say very. So, convenient, to buy, and to work part-time. Baito suru. This is a suru verb. Suru verbs, they take something, add suru. Suru means to do. So, shimasu, onegai shimasu, thank you, please do. That's what suru means on there. So, baito suru means to work part-time. So, baito must somehow come from a phrase that means part-time, or a bastardization of multiple English words turned into that. The word for all-you-can-eat buffet is Viking-style food. I don't know how they got there, but yeah. So you get that. Ooh, we have 2 onomatopoeias here. Okay. You can typically tell onomatopoeias words in Japanese because they are sound. Wan is a dog barking. Nya is a cat meowing. Fua is fluffy. Stuff like that. So this is isu, chair. Suaru is up here. Then we have
ギシギシ
gishi and
グラグラ
gura. Okay, so I've never heard these onomatopoeias before. So let's get to sit up here. And let's see what we have. We have squeaky and wobbly. I think it's like this. Because I think I've heard gura before to describe a drunk person. And I didn't realize what they were saying. Okay, so he was like, moi bye. And the other folks were like, gura, as he waddled off. Yeah, sure, okay. Well, let's listen to those again.
座る
Suaru,
ギシギシ
gishi,
グラグラ
gura. Okay, gishi. Squeaky, huh? Okay. Gomi. Okay.
分別する
Bunbetsuru,
捨てる
steru,
臭い
kusai. So, kusai is stinky. Steru is to throw away. And this is to sort. We came up with a sentence last time. Nihon ni zenbu gomi wa. So, in Japan, all trash.
分別する
When we said bunbetshimasu, because this is a suru verb, like we said earlier. So in Japan, all trash, zenbun gomi. Zenbun is all, gumi is trash, which is the word that we're covering up here, and then bunbetshimasu, which is the conjugation of a suru verb. So all trash in Japan is sorted. So let's go ahead. Sort, separate, to throw away, and smelly. Kusai. I heard a lot of kusai in Gaki no Tsukai, which I don't really watch much anymore after the stuff with Matsumoto-san. All right. Here we have magazine. Zashi. Okay. Zashi. And let's see what we have here. We have atarashi, yomu, and omoshiroi. So we have Three very common words that you may already know. Atarashi is new. Yomu is the verb to read. And the kanji that makes up both halves of that first kanji there are N5 kanji that we'll cover in the Anki deck videos when they come up. So the one on the left is words, the 4 lines and then the square there. And the one on the right next to that means sell. So selling words, well, that's just rating. It doesn't have to make sense, okay? That's the point of mimetics. You have to remember the mimetic. It doesn't have to make sense. So, this is to read, and this is interesting / funny. So I've heard it used for both, and I'm a bit confused as to why, it's both, So we have to read and then new up there. So, 新しい、読む、and 面白い。公衆トイレ。Okay, 公衆トイレ. We have 3 words here. We have 行く, maybe the second verb you'll ever learn. I think I learned 食べます before 行きます, but yeah, Then we have a verb that I learned in this series because I had never looked up. And then we have benri again, which we got during convenience stores. So let's go ahead and listen to these.
行く、探す、便利。
Okay, so iku is to go. Sagasu, as you probably saw, was to look for. And then benri is convenient still. Awesome. Koushu toire. You will definitely have to sagasu. They're not as common as you expect. You don't want to be caught out on that one. All right, tamago, egg. A common breakfast that I was served was tamago kaki gohan, where they had fresh rice that was still really hot, and they cracked an egg on it, and you went rup, and worked it in there. You took the chopsticks and kind of did one of those, So let's listen to what we have here.
Marui.
Marui. Yep, fair.
Waru.
Waru.
Yuderu.
Yuderu. So I don't know these two off the top of my head. I'm trying to look. Let's see. Grass woman mouth. Okay. Well, those radicals don't really point towards any particular meaning. They don't always, It's sometimes is the case, sometimes not. This one I do know. This is round. And to boil and break. Oof. Okay. Well, I'm just going to put them like this, and we'll either get them wrong or get them right. Okay, so waru is to break. Now, is it an u verb or a ru verb? Ru verbs, and that's why I kind of wish they put that once you got them right on here, just like round, adjective, to break, ru verb, to boil, u verb. Because ru verbs, you drop ru, you add mas. U verbs, you drop the u part of it and you replace it. So like ru would become ri. Ku becomes ki. Gu becomes gi. So it's not just seeing a ru on the end, you're not sure how it's conjugated without knowing, and you'd have to hear the words used in sentences to know that. But let's go ahead and listen to these again.
Marui.
Marui, round.
Waru.
Waru, break.
Yuderu.
Yuderu, to boil. Okay. Suika. Here we have watermelon. Suika. Everybody enjoyed Suika Gemu for like that hot 30 seconds that it was in the public zeitgeist. Congratulations, Suika game. Let's go ahead and listen to these.
Jukusuru.
Jukusuru. I think I remember this one. I believe that's to ripen. Jukusuru.
Dekai.
Dekai. Isn't that like huge? And
Kudamono.
Kuramono is, of course, fruit. So let's see. Fruit, huge, and to ripen well. I think we're doing just fine then. Wonderful. Okay. Juksuru, to ripen. Juksuru. Jukshimasu. Okay, yeah, sure. That doesn't feel good on my tongue, but I'm sure it's fine. Dekai. I mean, compared to other fruit, yeah, I guess watermelon are indeed dekai. Suika ga dekai da. Okay. Kuramono being fruit. Okay. Niku. All right. Niku. This one is hard for my tongue to say. I recognize it already. Let me give it a quick drink of water. So we're going to hit play on this one.
料理をする
Ryo, ri, o, suru. Ryori, o, suru. Ryori, o, suru. Ryori, o, suru. Ryori, o, suru. It feels weird to my tongue. I don't like it. Ryori, o, suru. This means to cook. Ryori, o, suru. This is jushi, which is top tier. Love that. And then this is kiru. So we have to cook, juicy, and kiru. Boku wa niku o ryori o shimasen. I generally don't cook meat. So to cook, juicy, and then kiru is to cut. And this could be cutting meat, cutting a tree down. You know, same kiru. Which I say because there's plenty of times in Japanese where it's like to wear from your like navel up, to wear from your navel down. There's not like an overall to wear that I've been told. Skateboardo, a very, very important word. Of course.
危ない
Abunai, indeed.
すごい
Also true.
乗る
And yes, that is what you do with it. Now, I accidentally pushed the stick to the left here, so it's saying amazing. But we have abunai. Abunai. One of my favorite pictures I took on my last trip to Japan was this kid who had, and it's a cartoon, okay, not a real kid, whose hand is stuck in the doors of a subway. It closed. And it showed the subway crying because it hurt the kid, and the kid crying because the kid got hurt. And it says, the train is shouting, Abunayo, which means dangerous. So let's go ahead and put dangerous on there. Sugoi is a way of saying amazing. Oh, that's amazing. And I hear sugoku, the flip of this, fairly often when I'm listening to Japanese conversations, sugoku. So this is amazing, and this is to ride. So let's go ahead and get those on there. Nice. Abunai, sugoi, noru. I'd say we did all right. Now, granted, some of those were a process of elimination, but don't hold that against yourself. You're still getting exposed to new words, you know? That's wonderful. That's great. The goal with this series is to get to the point where, in quiz mode, it doesn't matter what word pops up, we see the stuff on the right there, and we go and are able to make sentences using the flashcard word and those words consistently. That's my goal with this series. And once we get there, that's probably where I'll call it. And it'll stop being a daily series at that point, and maybe more of a let's go back to that and have fun. We'll focus on other ways of studying. Because this is just, I mean, is this the best way of studying Japanese? No. Is it a good way of studying Japanese? I think so. You know, if you're learning words by walking around a 3D environment and taking pictures of them, that helps ground them in reality. Because a lot of times when you're learning languages, your professors or your teachers will say, put sticky notes on stuff. So you can like point at it and be like, mado, doa, teburu, you know, reito, noto pasukon, like point at the stuff in the room. And as you walk through, you walk into the kitchen and you see a little sticky note on the wall as you walk through the entryway that says kitchen in that language. This is kind of doing that same idea, but gamifying it a little bit, which I think is pretty good. Anyways, hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again tomorrow for tomorrow's video, but if not, that's perfectly fine. And I look forward to seeing you again real soon. Thanks again for watching.